Hi crocheters, and welcome back to my channel. Glad to share a new pattern with you that I love, and I'm sure you will too. I'll be taking you through a step-by-step process of creating a moss stitch crochet cardigan for fall. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Step 1, materials needed: worsted weight yarn, 5mm and 6mm hooks, scissors and needle for finishing. Step 2, starting the back panel with ribbing using 5mm hook. Row 1, Fair 9, SC and second CH from hook and to the end 8. Row 2, CR1, turn SC in the back loop of each say 8. Try working the last SC in both loops as this can be neater for some. Repeat row 2 until you have 68, 76, 85, 93, 102, 111, 118, 128, 136 rows. Move to body and don't fasten off. Step 3, creating the body using 6mm hook. Row 1, now working horizontally across the top of ribbing, EH1, SC in the top of each ribbing row from the previous step, 68, 76, 75, 93, 102, 111, 118, 128, 156. Row 2, CH1, turn, complete a row of moss stitch, starting and finishing on SC, 68, 76, 85, 93, 102, 111, 118, 128, 156. Repeat row 2 for a further 33, 33, 32, 32, 30, 30, 28, 28, 26 rows, plus or 10 rows at this stage for a more cropped or a longer length before the rows that follow. You will then indent on both sides to allow more space for the sleeves. Step 4, indented rows. For all sizes, S across 7 stays CH1 SE, work moss stitch until your stitch count is 54, 62, 71, 79, 88, 97, 105, 122, leaving 7 unused stitches and still finishing with an extra SC if needed. CH1, turn, complete a row of moss stitch starting and finishing on SC, 54, 62, 71, 79, 88, 97, 105, 215, 22. Repeat the previous row for a further 24, 26, 28, 29, 32, 33, 35, 36, 38 rows. The back panel should total 61, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 67, 68, 68 rows, plus or 10 for cropped or full length, excluding ribbing. Fasten off yarn. Step 5, building the front panel. Make 2. Both sides start the same way with left and right separation later. Step 6, kick off the bottom ribbing using a 5N hook. Row 1, Fair 9, SC and second CH from hook and to the end 8. Row 2, CR1, turn SC in the back loop of each say 8. Try working the last SC in both loops as this can be neater for some. Repeat row 2 until you have 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 47, 51, 5, 60 rows. Move to body and don't fasten off. Step 7, creating the body using a 6mm hook. Row 1, now working horizontally across the top of ribbing, EH1, SC in the top of each ribbing row from the previous step, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 47, 51, 59, Row 2, CH1, turn, complete a row of moss stitch, starting and finishing on SC, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 47, 51, 59. Repeat row 2 for a further 33, 33, 32, 31, 30, 30, 28, 28, 26 rows, plus or 10 rows at this stage for a more cropped or a longer length before the rows that follow. We will now indent to allow more space for the sleeves. Step 8, indented rows. Left hand side. CH1 SC, work moss stitch until there are 7 STs remaining, still finishing with an extra SC if needed. Leave the 7 STs free, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 40, 44, 48, 53. CH1, turn, complete a row of moss stitch starting and finishing on SC, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 40, 44, 48, 53. Repeat the previous row for a further 7, 9, 11, 13, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 rows. Move to neckline decrease. Right hand side. For all sizes, S across 7 stays CH1 SE, work moss stitch until the end, still finishing with an extra SC if needed, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 40, 44, 48, 53. CH1, turn, complete a row of moss stitch starting and finishing on SC, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 40, 44, 48, 53. Repeat the previous row for a further 7, 9, 11, 13, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 rows. Step 9, neckline decrease. Left hand side. Row 1, CA1, SC2 tog, work moss stitch for the rest of the row. The row will start with the SC2 tog and end with 2 SESTS, 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 39, 43, 47, 52. Row 2, CH1, work moss stitch for the rest of the row. The row will start with 2 SC X's and end with a SC 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 39, 43, 47, 52. Right hand side. Row 1, CR1, work moss stitch until you have 2 SC remaining, SC2 tog. The row will start with 2 SC STS and end on a SC2 tog 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 39, 43, 47, 52. Row 2, CH1, work moss stitch for the rest of the row. The row will start with a SC and end with 2 SC STS, 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 39, 43, 47, 52. For both sides. Repeat rows 1 and 2 until you have 18 rows of repeats and a same count of 9, 13, 17, 21, 24, 30, 34, 38, 43. Step 10, seaming. With the right side facing out, join the front and back panels by using a whip stitch to join across the shoulders and down the sides, lining up from the bottom of the ribbing to the start of the underarm indent. The leftover stitches will be worked into for the sleeves. Step 11, creating the front ribbing. Using a 5-nim hook with the front of your work facing out, join yarn to the bottom corner of the left-hand panel. Row 1, CH shine SC in the second CH from the hook and each CH towards the body, 8. Row 2, SL seam into the next state row along, turn SC and blow of each say, 8. Row 3, say 1, turn SC and blow of each say, 8. Repeat rows 2 and 3 along the left front panel, across the back of the neck, and down the right front panel. When working into the ribbing or the back of the neck, SL say into the next stitch along. When working into the rows of the front panel, SL say into the next row along. Step 11, making the sleeves X2. Use a 6-milli hook. Row 1, with right side facing out, join yarn to the underarm at the end of the seam point. CH1 and SC in each side and row of the armhole. Cell seam into the first SC, 66, 70, 74, 78, 92, 84, 88, 90, 94. Row 2, CR1, work a row of moss stitch starting with SC, SLC turn 66, 70, 74, 78, 80, 84, 88, 90, 94. Repeat row 2 for 61, 63, 63, 65, 65, 67, 67, 68, 68 rows in total. Decrease rows. Deck. Pull up a loop from the first HSP, SK next SC, pull up a loop from the second HSP, yarn over and pull through both loops. Row 1, CH1, work a row of decks at SLC, 33, 35, 37, 36, 41, 42, 44, 49, 47. Row 2, CH1, SC in each deck set, SLC, 33, 35, 37, 36, 41, 42, 44, 49, 47. Step 12, ribbing with a 5-mini hook. Row 1, CH shine SC in the second CH from the hook and each CH towards the body, 8. Row 2, SL seam into the next seam along, turn SC and blow of each say, 8. Row 3, say 1, turn SC and blow of each say, 8. Repeat rows 2 and 3 around the cuff of the sleeve. Join your first and last rows with a whip stitch or slip stitches. Weave in all ends to finish. Size and yarn guide. Size, dress size bust, yarn, yards, grams, XS, 30, 903, 421, S, 34, 998, 465, M, 30 old, and 67, 498, L, 42, L164, 543, XL, 46, 237, 577, 2X, 50, 1392, 67, 3X, 54, and 392, 649, 4X, 58, 410, 681, 5X, 73, 538, 77. Concentration level. Beginner. Intermediate level garment pattern as gauge is important, but minimal increase and decrease stitches. Stitch terms and abbreviations. Pattern is in US terms. Chain Aishish. Slip stitch SLC. Stitch is best skip SK. Half double crochet HDC. Single crochet SC. Special stitch used moss stitch. Row 1 SC, say 1, repeat to the end. Row 2, say 1 SC, repeat to the end. You will have a EC in each CHSP and a CH1 over each SC, repeat row 2. Gauge. Using moss stitch and 6mm hook, 14 rows of 17 STS and 4 tags 4. Using SC blow ribbing and 5-mini hook, 8 rows of 8 S's and 2 X2, know of stitches less important than rows. Sizing is based on moss. Stitch gauge, so matching this is the priority if struggling to meet both. Quick tips. Stitch counts will be in brackets at the end of each row in the format. XS, SML, XL. 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. Starting CIS do not count as a stitch. The changes made as part of the moss stitch pattern do count as a stitch. Pattern is worked flat in rows with a turn at the end of every row. Moss stitch will always start with SC unless specified otherwise, and will sometimes mean working the first stitch into SC from the previous row rather than CH1SP. In this case, SC and the SC from Prev row, then SC again into CH1SP, and continue as normal. Uses of the Crochet Fall Cardigan: layering for warmth, perfect for chilly autumn mornings or evenings. A crochet cardigan adds a cozy extra layer without feeling too heavy. Fashion statement: it elevates any outfit, giving a handmade, vintage, or boho chic touch, ideal for pairing with jeans, dresses, or skirts. Gift idea: a crochet fall cardigan makes a thoughtful, personalized handmade gift for loved ones during the autumn season. Photography or content styling: great for seasonal photo shoots. Flat lays or cozy theme content for blogs, Etsy shops, or Instagram aesthetics. Materials recap: Aran worsted weight yarn, 5-image and 6-image hooks, scissors and needle for finishing. Bonus tip: pay attention to tension. Maintain consistent tension throughout your work to ensure an even appearance. Practice a few rows before committing to the full project to get comfortable with the pattern and gauge. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Hope you'll be trying out the pattern for yourself. Till next time, happy crocheting!